boys and girls, all Dragon Ball lovers, welcome to Friday Night Zenkai. We have been gone due to some exciting events and some great news. Burning Fist was just at KamehamehaCon this past weekend, and it was epic. That is why we missed out on doing a Friday Night Zenkai and the pay-per-view, but things are back on track this week, and we are going to knock this out the way. We have another exciting episode with three great matches ahead. First match, you will see Zar 2 versus IB the MF Don. Those two will be starting off matches tonight. Second match will be Heen 29ST versus Xerxes the Panda. And third match will be Jabberwocky 92 versus the undefeated Brian D the OG. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Brian D the OG is also a number one contender for the over 9,000 belt coming up for the next pay-per-view. So, get ready for that. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce the first set of fighters. First off, we're going to introduce Zar 2. Zar, come on in. How you going to go about taking on IB the MF Don?
Me? Straight for the win. Nope, no holding back, nothing. That's all.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in IB the MF Don. Come on in. I believe this is your second appearance on the show. How you going to go about doing this against Zar? All right, calm and collect. From what I remember, IBF Don is pretty good at reading his opponents throughout the match, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, fighters, step into the ring, and let's get started. All right, here we go. On the left side, we have Zar 2 with a team of Adult Gohan, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and Goku Blue. On the right side, we have Goku Black, Trunks, and Bardock for IB the MF Don. Let's see what team comes out on top. Records look interesting. Let's see how this goes. All right, let's go. Let's see. Zar backs up pretty quick, try to read his opponent, and he gets countered by Goku Road. IB the Don right now is playing the neutral game right now, trying to counter Zar off of his pretty much persistent dash attacks and launched into the air. Now we go into the 6-hit combo. Uses Bardock as assist, but seems to miss. You got to land those assists, man. The assists seem to be pretty heavy in the game. And Zar seems to counter IB the Don, and he is right now punishing him for that mistake. And again, Goku Black sends off into the combo, goes to a 12-hit combo, switches into Bardock for the assist to a 22-hit combo, and misses the ultimate attack. That was actually vital to finishing on Gohan. Bardock go ahead and launches Vegeta Blue into the air and switches into Trunks. Let's see how his Trunks is. We don't have a lot of good Trunks users online, but this one seems to be pretty good. IBF Don does a backflip to get out the way, and then he pays for it with a Vegeta combo. We all know here comes the ground and pound into the super, or the ultimate, my mistake. And pow! Straight down to the ground. Trunks is trying to respond to that, but doesn't seem to be able to follow it up, and he does a vanish attack and takes him off his guard. Right now, Zar is actually on a rampage with Vegeta Blue. He is showing you guys how to use Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta to the best of his knowledge. And right now, he kind of misses the combo up with that of Gohan assist. Bardock comes in. Let's see if Bardock can be the perfect counter for Vegeta Blue, because Vegeta Blue is giving IBF Don a bit of a struggle. And Bardock, with his vicious double-handed slam, knocks Vegeta Blue out of the park. So it's 2v3 at the moment. And oh, we got an ultimate attack, and it brings up Gohan to the air, and it's pretty similar to Super Saiyan 3 Goku's ultimate, if you really think about it. And he automatically switches into Goku Black, and he gets punished for doing so. He felt a little bit too uncomfortable with it. Right now, Zar is utilizing those assists like he has no business doing. Like, it's ridiculous right now how he's using those assists. Right now, Goku Black gets switched in to go ahead and get some of that life back for Ultimate Gohan. Let's see what Trunks going to do. Is he going to be able to... No, he wasn't. I was expecting him to go ahead and force Gohan back in, but it looks like he was not able to pull that off. Bardock seems to be the captain of IBDF Don's the team. Right now, these Goku Black combos are ridiculous. Why Goku Black did not get a nerf, I do not understand. Assist was missed by Zar, and it comes in with Goku Black right now. Countered. We got Black versus Black. This is pretty much, in my opinion, the winner of this little debacle is going to be the winner of the match. And looks like Zar was able to keep in his Goku Black. Those light, medium, heavy combos come in handy with Black. Black seems to be one of those characters that happens to pretty much have a consistent combo connection. It's pretty hard not to connect his combos. And there we go. He brings in Gohan for his ultimate. Right now we got Bardock. Will Bardock be able to go ahead and take out these last two members? And he is viciously pounding him down. Oh man, we could have got advantage out of that, but he looked like he didn't feel like finishing up. They were reading each other out, playing defense, and he slips up and gets caught by a super and an assist. He goes into a sparkling mode. Will he be able to finish off Gohan? And he does. So he has enough time on his sparkling if he plays smart. If IV, the MF Don plays smart, he'll be able to take this win from Zar. But it doesn't look like that's happening at the moment. Zar is not wasting time. He is trying to put on pressure for this. Oh, and here we go. Bardock is going in. He goes for the ultimate attack. It's not enough. It takes off some of that chip damage over that blue bar, and he is caught by this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he is not. He blocked it. He blocked it. Now, will he be able to continue this off? It's a very close match right now, and Zar sends him up in the air and takes it out with a vanish attack. Zar, ladies and gentlemen, takes that first round.
No need to rush.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Zar, go ahead and come on in, sir. How do you feel about that first round?
Squares. Too many squares.
Too many squares on your part, or IBF done?
His part.
His part? Okay, Don, what do you got to say about that? He says you put too many squares, man. You got anything on a reply on that?
I'm just playing the game, to be honest with you.
All right, okay, he's just playing the game, man. Like, let's see if he can, let's see what happens if he decides to, take a win back with squares or not. Fighters, go ahead if you want to return to the room, if you want to change characters or not. So that is the first round of the first match. We still have potential 2 more matches for this first one. Let's see if anybody is going to change up any of their characters. Looks like fighters are not changing up their characters. They're going as is. So again, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain the teams right here. We got Zar with the team of Adult Gohan, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and Goku Black, and he did win the first round. And on the right side, we have Goku Black, Trunks, and Bardock as a team of IV to MF Don. IV to MF Don, this is his second appearance for the Monday night, Friday night shows. And in my opinion, he's not doing too bad. He's not doing too bad at all. Let's see if Don can pull up a win on this and force it to a third match. And Zar starts off immediately with the down circle. He is putting pressure on Black like there's no tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like that update did not do too much for Zar as far as the handicap wise. He is still showing that Gohan is useful even after that little bit of a nerf he got for his pressure. Are we going to see a perfect for the first character? And we do not. Don was actually smart enough to pull his character out of there to save his life. And here comes Bardock in right now, and by surprise, he brought Gohan down to half his life at least. That pretty much even things out for the most part. And Bardock is not being trifled with as he goes into the ultimate mid-air. And he goes into a 35-hit combo for some wonderful damage and a Dragon Ball. Bardock right now seems to be giving Zar a issue at the moment. Bardock is being vicious at the moment. This guy hits hard as hell. Switches into Goku Black, comes down to that dive kick. And the assists, man, these assists are catching MF Don off guard, man. Like, I kid you not. You gotta look out for those assists. They're very vital, continuing combos and causing major damage. And he switches back into Bardock. Too bad he didn't land that. Oh, he gets hit with the final flash. Half of that life is gone. And Bardock was not able to connect that overhead attack on Ultimate Gohan. Ultimate Gohan goes into his ultimate and goes into a level 1, and he takes down Bardock. It's 2v3 at the moment. Here comes the assist blast. And IBF Don counters with a snap attack, and that is punished by Ultimate Gohan again. Zar is pretty much trying to prove a point here, I guess. He's expecting more than just square combos at the moment. Let's see if Future Trunks can go ahead and take any of these guys out. Right now, he is slicing and dicing up on Gohan. He did not continue the combo, so he's going to pay for that. Right now, Ultimate Gohan is on the really being aggressive right now. He's on the offensive, and he takes down IBD MF Don. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your winner for first match tonight. Is Zar 2. Zar, how do you feel about that victory, man?
Well, not too much. His hits on squares just too much. Makes no sense. No sense at all. But you did good, I guess.
No, okay, we got a little bit of cockiness going on there. I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or a diss. All right, IBDMF Don, how do you feel about that, man? You didn't come out with a victory tonight.
I felt like I was good. The second fight, I kind of deferred things too much, thought about a lot of things, and should have just let the game flow. He beat me.
Okay.
It's like a man.
All right, that's a good sport right there. That's what I like to hear. Also like to hear a little bit of trash talk. Maybe, hopefully, maybe Monday night or maybe next week we probably get you two in the ring again, and the MF Don will deliver our ass whooping as a revenge. We'll see how that goes. All right, fighters, thank you for that. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it will be the second match, but right before we get to that, we'll get back to you right after these messages. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night Zenkai, hosted by the Burning Fist Clan. And that commercial you just saw, yes indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it is true. Burning Fist Clan has now been picked up, and we are sponsored by Source Gaming Lounge. So go ahead and take a look at that. Look them up. They're located in Denton, Texas. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Now, onward to the second match of the night. We will have Xerxes the Panda versus Heem 29ST. This is actually Heem's debut on Friday Night Zenkai. This will be his first ever match on the shows. So, without further ado, let's bring in Heem first. Heem 29ST. Let's bring him in and see how he's going to come in with this fight. What's he plan on doing, and how's he going to go about it. Okay, so keep it simple and clean, just like the Kingdom Hearts song from Heem. So let's go ahead and bring in Xerxes the Panda. Xerxes, what do you got to say on this, man? How are we going to go about this?
Okay, it's been a while since I've been back, but it's my second time here. Since then, I've gone through puberty and my balls have dropped in the last 2 weeks, and I'm just here to make new friends.
Okay, that's what I like to hear, man. We got a man. We got a man stepping in the ring tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if he can keep up par with a man. Without further ado, let's go ahead, fighters, step into the ring, and let's get this second match underway. And here we go. On the left side, we have Heem with the characters of Goku Blue, Hit, and Broly. That sounds pretty powerful and massive. And on the right side, we have Xerxes with Cell, Android 21, and Goku Black. Sounds like a team of copycats. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how this match goes. Goku Blue with the serious look on his face.
I'm gonna fight you to the end this time.
Cell, not impressed at all.
This should be entertaining. It's all or nothing.
Here we go. He backs up immediately, tries to fill up out Xerxes and see where he goes. Goes automatically in that Goku heel kick combo. And gets caught by an assist. Right now, oh, Xerxes is getting dealt with by Goku Blue at the moment. That heel kick is blocked and countered, and Cell does not seem to be countering up as well. Oh, wow, that is the first I've seen that Heem automatically went into the sparkling already. In my opinion, when people go in sparkling that soon, they're either button mashing, or 2, they just don't care and don't need it. Right now, Hit is giving Android 21 the business. Xerxes is having a problem keeping up right now with the fight. Hit forces out 21 and brings Cell back in and automatically launches him straight into the air. Wow, this is the first time I've seen Hit utilized, and he's switching characters in and out like it's no tomorrow. This is actually a pretty good Hit. You do not see very many Hit characters being utilized in this fashion or even this well. It looks like Xerxes is having a hard time right now trying to figure out Heem. And he does. He launches him into the air, goes into a 17, 11, and 31. 37 hit combo with the switch out to Cell. Here comes Broly, the massive beast of the game. And he misses a grab. And he launches Cell straight into the air, and he takes him down. 2 against 3, ladies and gentlemen. How's this going to go? Broly now is coming on. He's being aggressive against Android 21, and he automatically vanishes to avoid that down circle. Broly makes quick light work of Android 21, and now it's Goku Black versus Broly. Xerxes is remaining with Goku Black, and he is launched into the air by Broly, and Broly does the choke slam from Hill, and he misses that follow-up grab because Xerxes decides to, go ahead and jump out the way of that. Right now, we got Broly on the rampage at the moment. Are we going to get another choke slam? We are, and he still misses a grab with that tech balance. Now, Goku Blue comes in, and he is hit with that sparkling. Will Xerxes be able to continue this combo long enough to do some decent damage? And look, he doesn't. Right now, it looks like Heem isn't scared of that sparkling whatsoever, and he vanishes and goes into the ultimate and misses and gets countered. That was a price to pay. Now you just wasted a little bit of your sparkling. Heem does not care one bit about that sparkling. He's like, get that shiny shit out of my face. I'm not scared of that shit. Goku Black counters Goku Blue, and he launches in the air to a 10, 11 hit combo, and he comes down to the ultimate attack. But will it be enough to KO a character? Can he at least get one character out of here? And he doesn't, not just yet, and he does with that vanished overhead kick. He takes out Goku Blue. But will it be enough to get rid of the rest of this team? Here comes Broly, and he comes to the vanish attack. Hit we saw earlier, this may be a challenge for him. It seems like Heem's hit is pretty good. And he launches Goku Black in the air, and he takes the first win. Heem 29 takes the first win of the second match. Ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much your heads up winner at the moment. So Heem, let's go ahead and bring Heem inside here and have him speak for a moment for this intermission. How do you feel about your very first win? Not victory just yet, but your first win on Friday Night Zenkai. Yeah, it looks like it. You don't seem to see too many hit characters out there that actually know what they're doing. So I commend you on that. All right, now let's go ahead and bring in Xerxes. Xerxes, man, what's going on? You had a hard time in that match right there. What's up?
That's the first time I've ever seen someone use hit like that. Usually I'd be getting hit with I'm gonna hit you from the right and actually hit you from the left.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that caught you off guard. Hopefully you caught on to that before this next round starts. You could push it to a third round. Now, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and ready back up for the second round of this match to see if Heem takes out his first victory of his debut, or will Xerxes the Panda push it to a third round and make him sweat and work for this victory. On the left, we have Goku Blue, Hit, and Broly for Heem, and still we have on the right side Xerxes the Panda with Cell, Android 21, and Goku Black. All right, as the match begins, same style. Heen goes ahead and backs up, thinking Cell's gonna come off aggressive, which he tried. Cell counters Goku Black right now to a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 hit combo, 19 followed up with the assist. Right now, Cell is putting on some major pressure on Heen, man. Looks like he really wants to prove a point here. Here comes that hit that we were talking about earlier, guys. How is hit going to be utilized in this fight against Cell? Right now, Cell goes ahead and uses that circle to push him out. He misses the assist, and he launches hit back into the air. Cell is on a rampage right now. Xerxes seems to be upset from that last loss, and now he has to put up with Broly. What's he going to do against the massive giant? As he misses that grab, and he goes into that downward circle, I believe. He goes into grab and slam, and he goes into tapping X a couple of times and launch some key blast attacks. Android 21 is switched in to take that punishment. Android 21 comes down with a 12-hit combo, followed by Goku Black's assist, and it leads up to a 25, 45, 63-hit combo. And no Dragon Ball is achieved by that. Oh, wait, yes, a Dragon Ball was achieved by that, I was about to say. All Mecha goes into sparkling mode to catch that health back. And right now, Xerxes is not caring about that sparkling mode, whatever. He is putting on some fucking revenge, ladies and gentlemen. And he goes into the death ball right there, the double death ball, into Cell's barrier, which does not connect at all. Forces Goku Blue in, and he backs up instead of continuing. Now Goku Blue has him in the corner. What's going to keep happening? Right now, Cell is on the rampage right now. Cell has been proving himself in this match with Xerxes. Like there's nothing serious about this match at all. According to Xerxes, he is upset from that first loss, and he is on a serious rampage with Cell. Jesus Christ. Broly comes in, see if he can save the day. Right now, he gets launched into the air with a down circle, and we get some vantage attacks going, and he switches him back out with Goku Blue. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, like Xerxes is trying to prove a point here. He's trying to say that last loss that he got was a fluke. Here comes Hit back in. Let's see if Hit can do some damage here, bring him down to an even playing field. And looks like right there, he got a little anxious right there. He got a little frightened and pre-ejaculated that ultimate. And he pays the price by going down. He has one character left. The legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Let's see if he has enough skill to take out the rest of these three fighters. I've seen it done before, ladies and gentlemen, so don't count him out just yet. Even though he does not have his sparkling. Right now, he is doing the choke slam from hell, and he goes into the grab. He misses that snap vanish, and he continues back into that combo again. We get a choke slam from hell, snap vanish, and he could not follow that up. He should have followed it up, but he didn't. He must not know how to use it just exactly yet. And we got a sparkling from ultimate. Yep, sparkling into an ultimate from Xerxes the Panda. Will it be enough to heal him though? No, it's not. He still has a little bit of life, and he comes down with a sliding kick and takes the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, Xerxes the Panda has pushed this to a third and final match. Xerxes, how do you feel about that victory right there to get you pretty much back into the game?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Finally read how he plays and saw the weaknesses.
All right, that's what I call counter specialist right there. Now, Heen, it looks like you didn't do too well that round in particular. Do you feel that, you know, that he caught on to you, or do you feel like you just slipped up a bit and you don't think that's going to happen again?
I wasn't ready that. I didn't expect that.
Okay. All right, you gotta expect whatever. You gotta expect everything in this, man. This is the Burning Fist clan, brother. This is the clan you were part of, and you gotta expect everything from everybody. So be on your toes. This is the third and final match, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it underway. Do we have any switch ups? We have a switch up from Heen. He went on from Cell to Ultimate Gohan and Goku Black. And on the right side, Xerxes is still the same with Cell, Android 21, and Goku Black. So this is the third and final round of this second match tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Who will win? Who will dominate? Who will walk out tonight of Friday Night Zenkai, a happy man with 1,000 points on their card and possibly a Dragon Ball, depending on how I feel. And it looks like Xerxes starts off pretty quick with Android 21. And is pretty much got a 3-hit combo off of Goku Black and seems to counter him and takes him to the corner to a 9. A 29 hit combo. Goku Black misses that down circle for the follow-up. And right now, it's pretty even, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we got a lot of missed and drop combos at the moment. Right now, 21 has him up in the air, and he uses that assist to keep it going. Right now, Xerxes is not happy at the moment, apparently, because he is fucking putting on punishment for this. And again, that must just be Heem's play style. He seems to be always activating his sparkling early. I'm guessing just to get that life back that he loses early in the game, to keep those characters afloat. And it seems to be working, and he vanishes with Ultimate Gohan. Right now, he is putting on a display with Ultimate Gohan after he switches out to Cell. So now we got Cell versus Cell. And right now, Xerxes is utilizing the Cell a little bit better than Heem. Heem returns the answer with pretty much almost the same combo. Right now, we got a lot of advantage going on. He goes into the super attack to do just a little bit of damage, and he switches into Ultimate Gohan to take on Cell. You guys remember what happened the last time these two characters met, when Gohan was a kid, and that didn't end too well for Cell. Okay, now we got Black versus Black right now. Xerxes is getting punished at the moment. He's having that pressure applied. Right now, Xerxes is still having that pressure. It's pretty even with the Goku Blacks. Now we got Heem switched into Cell, and he is trying to mix it up a little bit against Goku Black, and he is launched in the air with that down circle, followed up into a 10 combo to a vanish into that dash into the Zamasu Tag Team Ultimate. And there we go. Switches into Cell for that little bit of tiny extra damage, and he launches Heem into the air. This is a pretty even fight, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually pretty entertaining. There we go with that tag team attack again. And looks like Xerxes is getting launched into the air. Can you say bye-bye? Does he switch him out? No, he doesn't switch him out. He keeps him in, and he's trying to pretty much, I'm pretty sure he's going to try and force him back in now. At least I would, and he does not. I would have forced Cell's ass back in there just to get that life out of there. And Ultimate Gohan runs into a cupcake. Run into a cupcake super. That is unfortunate, and he lost a lot of health due to that. That was a game changer. So he switches out to Cell so he can recover that health. Is Cell going to take down this Android 21? Android 21 is right now is answering with a ultimate attack of her own, and she takes down Cell. 2 against 3. It's still anybody's game, ladies and gentlemen. Goku Black comes in against 21, and he misses that launch. He switches right into Cell. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was pretty smart and a nice counter. Ultimate Gohan comes in against Cell. He launches him against the wall, goes into a 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he misses it. 7-hit combo. And he gets hit by that assist. The Ultimate Gohan pressure has dropped since the update, guys. It has not been as aggressive as before. It's still something to look out for, but not as bad as before. Right now, Cell is doing a good job playing defense. Xerxes is taking his time, and he counters Goku Black with that down circle, and he takes him down. Heem has one character left with no sparkling. Will he be able to do this with Ultimate Gohan? And he misses that Masenko and still blocked by the snap vanish, and he is locked into the air. Right now, Android 21 is going to see if she's going to end it right now. She goes into that air ultimate and down into the ground. This reminds me of Turles, ladies and gentlemen, and it KOs Ultimate Gohan. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the second match with your victor, Xerxes the Panda. All right, Xerxes, go ahead and step on out here. And how do you feel about that victory tonight, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. I saw that he was doing a little bit too much on the auto combos and dashing too much and running right into my assists.
Yeah. Well, I think we all kind of see that right there. I'm not sure if that was an intentional strategy or if it was pretty much out of, I don't know, sweat and fear or whatnot. But in the end of the day, it turned out in your favor. All right, Heem, come on in, sir. How do you feel about that on your debut? You got close, man. It was that third one was a really good match, really close, and then you just kind of let it slip out your hands at the end. What's going on, man?
I got nervous in the middle of the match. It was a fun match.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable. It wasn't. I was just happy it wasn't a complete obliteration or an ass whooping or anything like that. So, you sir have my my condolences on that loss, and still you have my support as a player as well. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, that was the second match of the night. Next will be the main event, and that we'll get back to you right after these messages once again.
What's going on, everybody? JC Baby 87 here, the leader of the Burning Fist clan and creator of Monday Night Budokai and Friday Night Zenkai. I've been getting a lot of questions about different users or how they can be a part of Monday Night Budokai and Friday Night Zenkai. Simple. Just be a part of the Burning Fist clan. We do operate on PS4 and Xbox One. Currently do not have a PC base, but we are working on that. The majority of our members run on PS4. I'm trying to get the Xbox users up a little bit more because they don't seem to have a lot of actual gamers in the Xbox communities, not just for fighters, but for any game, period. But we're trying to get that up and running while we can. Feel free to inbox me, contact me on PSN. My PSN ID is JCBaby87, JCBABY87. No spaces, no underscores, or anything like that. Also, too, we do accept clan battles as well. Burning Fist has been undefeated for the past 10 years in Dragon Ball based clan battles. Yes, that's right. I said it. Past 10 years in Dragon Ball based clan battles. Right now, we have 3 wins against clans under fighterz, looking for more challenges and things of that nature. Now, with that being said, let's get back to the show. Welcome to Friday Night Zenkai. Jason Baby 7, and I'm out.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Friday Night Zenkai. And we will be going into the main event. This main event will be an exciting one, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the actual debut of Jabberwocky 92. And he is going against the number 1 contender, the undefeated Bryant D. the OG. Now, before we get started, let me give you a rundown of Bryant D. the OG. Of course, like you heard me just say, he is the number 1 contender for the over 9,000 belt. He is currently undefeated, and he will be going up against in the next pay-per-view match against Blacklight 813, which is also undefeated. So y'all keep in tune for that month, for the release of that pay-per-view. Now, without further ado, let's get things underway. First, let's go ahead and bring in the man himself, debuting Jabberwocky 92. Jabberwocky, how you gonna go in with this match today? How you feel about your debut on Friday Night Zenkai?
I feel good. I'm trying to show off my practice. I'm trying to whoop ass, trying to get my tools wet. I'm trying to see how I am.
Yeah, all right. I like that response, man. You got a little bit of got some confidence in you, a little bit of cockiness as well. So we're gonna see if you can back some of that up and see if any of that training has paid off. Don't let me down on your debut, Jabber. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in your undefeated, maybe supposedly champion, Bryant D. the OG.
What's up? What's happening, fam?
What's going on, Bryant?
Baby, I see you, baby. I see you. Hey, look here, man. I appreciate all this new, fresh blood you're giving me. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what's going on. We got 2 good fighters coming in the booth, going against this dude, Jaggerwocky, and whatever his name was, and the other guy that played with Cell but used burst for no reason. But anyway, I'm here. I'm ready to roll. I'm waiting on Blacklight. Let's see what this dude got.
All right, y'all heard it yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Brian is pretty ecstatic about getting this done and over with. So fighters, go ahead and ready up and let's get going. Bryant, I hope you can stack up to your reputation tonight, man. This is a new guy. So on the left, we have the Bryant with a team of Trunks, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Broly. Let's see how he uses Super Saiyan Vegeta now that he has been nerfed with his assist. Now a lot of people know how to use him. Same thing on Jabberwocky's side. We have Bardock, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Let's see if both of these guys actually know how to use Super Saiyan Vegeta, because not a lot of people online actually know how to use that character outside of the assist. But now that assist has been nerfed, me personally, I've ran into a lot of Vegetas and dug in their ass. All right, both fighters start immediately, and Jabberwocky is taking on Bryant with some aggression. I don't think I recall actually seeing Bryant use Trunks at any given time. So this is a new character for me. Oh, and he fucking just does a flipper over Vegeta and uses that assist. Right now, Bryant is putting on some major pressure against Jabberwocky. He has him in that corner with Trunks. Jabberwocky is getting hurt right now by this Trunks, and Bryant is not playing any games. Ladies and gentlemen, did I just prove a point here? Did I just see someone use Super Saiyan Vegeta and get demolished because they don't know how to use them outside the assist? We'll see on the next round if that happens. Right now, Bryant is still on a rampage with Super Saiyan Trunks, and he changes into Super Saiyan Vegeta. Let's see if Bryant knows how to use Vegeta. Right now, he is keeping the pressure up with him. He goes with that overhead and goes into the Dragon Rush. Sends Bardock into the air, and he is doing some massive damage right now to Bardock, and he is connecting with those overheads. Right now, Bardock does not seem to have a chance at the moment. Jabberwocky is getting hurt, ladies and gentlemen. He is getting back into a corner like a redheaded stepchild being beat by his daddy. Oh my goodness. Super Saiyan Blue right now is going off against Super Saiyan Vegeta. And Bryant, I will say, Bryant seems to know how to use Super Saiyan Vegeta. I am surprised. He is continuing to the Dragon Rush. Oh my goodness. You see how boos, all these little kid boos popping up like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? And goes into the Broly Ultimate. Does it connect though? And it does, but it does not KO Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Right now, Bardock comes in to take over, and he gets off some pretty good damage on Broly, and Broly does a snap vanish. Right now, Bardock takes Broly, snatches him out the air. In case you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, Bardock is actually a pretty good. He's a rush counter character. Pretty much when people like to do that dash, that little dragon dash and everything like that, he's pretty good at countering that. He's pretty good with anti-air. So if you don't know that, now you do. Right now, Bardock is putting on some pretty good damage on Broly, and Broly is switched out to Trunks. Right now, Trunks is catching them hands by Bardock as well. And Trunks responds with a 9, 10, 11 hit combo and 12 hit combo with the final slash down, and he takes out Bardock. Right now, it's 3 against 1, Jabber versus Bryant. Right now, Trunks is putting on the pressure with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Let's see what happens here. And he goes into the slice and dice. He does the Frieza, goes into the ultimate attack or burning attack and takes out Jabberwocky with a 3-character lead. Ladies and gentlemen, with that expectation right there, Bryant, come on in. How do you feel about that? Another victory under your belt.
Hey man, look, I don't know what's going on. I thought this dude played with Frieza when I first saw him, but this double Vegeta team gotta go. You gotta get rid of this team. Character select, pick your real team. Let's do this, man. I ain't playing around.
Oh, here we go. I like that. I like that. He's calling Jabberwocky out. He thinks Jabberwocky's holding back. Jabberwocky, how do you take that first little loss right there for the match?
I mean, like, I did under pressure, and I got in the corner. And obviously my opponent knows me, so he knows about the freezing. That's really tough, but I'm not giving up on my double Vegeta team.
All right, so let's see what they're gonna do. Are they gonna do a rematch? Are they gonna change characters up? Ladies and gentlemen, I feel just a little tad bit of tension right here from that little outburst. Let's see what's gonna happen. Again, this will be the second round of the main event. No one seems to have switched their characters. I'm guessing, at least to my knowledge, I'm guessing Jabberwocky is trying to try and prove a point. So, let's get this underway. We got the team of Trunks, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Broly on the side of Brian D. the OG. Then we got Bardock, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta on the side of Jabberwocky 92. Let's see if Jabberwocky can push this to a third and final round, make Bryant sweat a little bit. If he does, he'll be the first person to actually give Bryant I guess you could say, not really a loss, but he can give him a defeat. Let's see if he does that. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, these are all BFC members. If you are interested in being a part of the Monday Night Budokai or Friday Night Zenkai shows, you will have to join the Burning Fist clan. We have some of the best fighters in the world, no doubt about it. Now, both players are filling each other out. No damage has been taken. We have a little bit of chip damage, but that doesn't really mean anything. And it looks like Jabberwocky has been hit by Trunks into a 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 hit combo into the burning attack and into the Big Bang father-son attack. And he automatically launches Bardock into the air with that Dragon Rush. And he continues to put on this pressure in the corner with the Super Saiyan Vegeta, and he misses that Dragon Rush. And I guess he switches in to save life, but he ends up getting countered again by Vegeta and switch. Oh, he didn't switch him back out. I did not see that coming. I expected more from Bryant. And here we go. We got Vegeta on the rampage right now. Well, Super Saiyan Vegeta, I'm sorry, which is being used by Brian Dito G, and he is showing why he is undefeated right now. And he switches in Super Saiyan Vegeta, and he go ahead and switches him into a Dragon Rush. And he continues into a massive hit combo. Bryant is paying for that mistake he just did. And now Bryant responds to it, and he go ahead and knocks him down. Right now it's Vegeta versus Vegeta. Right now, Brian Dito G is pretty much trying to prove a point once again by doing as much damage as possible. It does seem a little weird, like the more damage you do as over time, it kind of gets less and less and less, but I guess that balances things out. Just seems kind of weird to me. And right now, Super Saiyan Vegeta takes down Bardock, and honestly, in my mind, Bardock seems to be a core asset to Jabberwocky's team. So this is going to be an uphill battle from him from there, and he is countered with that down circle. Bryant is pretty good at them overheads and timing them right. When we go into a sparkling mode, and he is punished for using that sparkling. Will he end them? Yes, he will. So now you have a 2-character time limit on 1 character, Jabber. Oh, that is strictly unfortunate for you. Those overheads are landing, and they hurt like a motherfucker from Bryant. Bryant is utilizing Vegeta, and after this stream, we're gonna see a bunch of people trying to utilize Vegeta now. We're gonna try and learn how to play with him just because of Brian Dito G. Right now, he is manhandling this Vegeta, and he goes into the ultimate final flash. Will we get an extra animation? Yes, we will. Blow you off the face of the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the main event. 2-0 victory going to Bryant. Brian Dito G, how do you feel about yet another victory in Friday Night Zenkai belonging to the BFC?
Well, you know, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited because Vegeta got nerfed. And I know that sounds crazy, but that exposes all these people that was using my boy Vegeta, but not know how to use Vegeta. You just using that man for his assist. And now all these clowns getting exposed for using Vegeta, and they don't know how to fight with the dude. So I'm excited about the nerfs. Excited about the new patch. Can't wait till the new characters come out. Excited about these new people that's coming into the group. But y'all just need to know, y'all can't fuck with Brian Dito OG. I'm out. See y'all next week.
All right, that's what I like to hear. And I can agree with him on the uses of the Super Saiyan Vegeta character. Now, Jabberwocky 92. This was your debut. Unfortunately, you did not walk out with a victory on this one. How do you feel about that? And do you plan on returning to have more matches for Friday Night Zenkai or Monday Night Budokai?
Yeah, I think I'm coming back. Them overheads was definitely my weaknesses.
Yeah, those overheads was hurting.
I gotta watch out for that. Vegeta, I actually use Vegeta. Like I said, like I gotta watch out for my feet and try to perform. Other than that, it was a good match. They exposed my weakness, and I go practice, go back to practice. Pink box for no reason.
Okay, all right. Here we go. He's not a pink box for no reason. But just keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, these colored boxes you see, don't be fooled. A lot of these boxes are either not as good or they're way better than what they are. So keep that in mind. Now, with that being said, that is the end of tonight's show. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to Friday Night Zenkai. Again, if you want to be a part of Monday Night Budokai or Friday Night Zenkai, feel free to inbox me via Facebook, or you can message me on PSN. My PSN ID is JCBaby87. And you will have to be a member of the Burning Fist Clan. I want to thank all of our contenders tonight for our matches and everything like that. They were all great matches. great sportsmanship. We had some entertaining ones. With that being said, also to check out Source Gaming, our official sponsor. If you're in Denton, Texas, they have a lot of tournaments and events, and they go to cons and so forth. They also travel around the U.S. as well for those different events and cons and whole tournaments as well. So who knows? Source Gaming and Burning Fist will be in a city near you sometime soon. With that being said, this is JC Baby 87, leader of the Burning Fist clan and host of Friday Night Zenkai, and I am out.